Hi, mom vlog number, you know what, lost count at this point.
Featuring friend, number one.
Yeah, featuring friend.
Hi!
So, I wanted to talk about love for the second time in my mom vlog series. This one is different, though. I think you can have a bunch of different loves of your life. Usually when people say, like, the love of your life, they think your significant other. That's usually, like, this person's the love of my life. I think you have kind of, like, different sections of loves of your life. I mean, the first time I realized this, I think it was when Harry was born, and I was like, well, clearly, I love you more than anything in the entire world.
He is a cutie. He is a wee little pot of love.
But then I'm like, well, I can't love you more than Harry. And I can't love you more than Ben, to the point where I forgot my husband's name. But I also can't love you.
I thought you were talking about me, and I was like, well, yeah, I mean, obviously.
And then I can't love Ben more than I love Oni, my cat. And I can't love my cat more than I love my best friend or my sister. So I think you can have the love of your life. I think love is your life. And you shouldn't be afraid to tell people that. That's the thing. People are so hesitant when it comes to telling everyone that they care about, whether it's just, whether it's when you're squishing on someone, which is, for those of you who don't know, platonically crushing on someone.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yes, squishing is platonically crushing on someone. You know, like you make a new friend, you're like, I'm going to spend all my time with this person.
I think I hear a puppy who I'm squishing right now.
Yeah, you can love so many people, but so often it goes unsaid. Like, there's an unspoken rule in the house is if you're about to leave the house, you give me a kiss. This is a rule. Like, I do not let Ben leave the house before he goes to work without kissing me. Half the time I don't even know that he's kissed me because he leaves for work at 5:30 in the morning.
Right.
But I still, like, if he doesn't kiss me, like, even, like, later on I'll text him and say, like, did you kiss me? I don't remember. And he'll be like, yeah, you just, like, were completely unconscious.
Right.
It's actually been scientifically proven that you are less likely to get into a car accident or any sort of accident on your way to work if you kiss the person before you go to bed.
So you're not concerned about him making, like, a kiss stamp and just, like, plant one on you on the way out the door?
Yeah, right? Like, here's a check mark. I proved it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I feel like, because the reason that I thought I would talk about this is because the other day, Jenny and I have been friends for, we decided on, like, 6 years? Yeah.
5 to 6?
5 or 6
4 or
years?
5 or
We've
6.
known each other
Some
for a
amount
while,
of time
and then, like,
became,
I say we became, like, good friends within the last 3 years or so.
Sure.
That's when we started, like, legit hanging out and stuff.
Before that, I was just teaching her to kick things. Punch things.
Yeah. And it wasn't until recently, we said, I love you, but it was, like we used to be, like, oh, I love you, in, like, the,
you kicked the thing good! Yay! I'm a martial arts instructor, by the way, in case you're wondering. I'm not just, like, somebody who hangs out in her back alley and instructs her to kick things.
And she also, read my book. That one, buy it. Shameless marketing, done. She read it before a lot of other people, and she liked it, and I remember saying, oh, I love you, thank you, and, then, like, there's, like, the almost, like, the joking, I love you, and then the other day, I'm leaving the dojo, and I literally, like, called over my shoulder, see you in a couple days, love you, and then she called out, love you too, and as I'm going down the stairs, I'm thinking, that's, like, the first time we've said that.
Yeah, which, like,
it was just kind of a given.
Yeah,
it was just
I find that I
obvious.
say that to people fairly, like, and not, like, I just say it to people, like, it's genuine when I say it, but, like, I say it fairly freely.
Yeah, exactly.
And
more people should do that, though, because, I mean, it's not like, you never know when you're gonna, like, if that might be the last time you say I love you to someone, you just don't know when's the next time you're gonna see them. So, make sure they know. I mean, even though it's, like, it's just because it's a given doesn't mean that it's not nice to be said, let alone heard.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I think there are some people out there who feel like if you say it over and over again, it takes power away from it. Like, they reserve it for very special occasions because they're like, oh, it's like a deathbed thing. Like, I love you.
I guess I do get that. Like,
I get it too. I don't
it means more if they don't say it as often, but it can also mean more if you make sure to say it.
Yeah, I don't really subscribe to that, but I understand it.
Yeah.
I think, I think it's like a special treat for some people, and like that makes it sound very like, oh, a candy, that's the same as I love you. Like, it's because it's a rare thing that's said. It's more that it's just understood in the world. And I think I kind of fluctuate between the two of them. Like, I will very happily verbally express love to people who I either like really love or who verbally express it back to me, but I don't like. I don't know.
Save it for special occasions.
No, although I do use it on special occasions.
Of course, you use it even more on special occasions. You like write it down in a card with like a nice quote or whatever. That's what I do. My thing is writing a quote and then...
Oh, I do Jenny cards. I just like draw stick figures of the people I'm writing about and be like, this is you. This is how cool you are. Look at you doing whatever it is you do.
No, I'll just find, like, I think my dad's... there was Father's Day, like, 2 weeks ago now or something, and I wrote... it didn't matter how old she was. There were still some times when she wanted her dad or something like that.
Oh.
And
I sent my dad a very nice text message.
I got him a lotto card.
A lotto
ticket. And I got a lotto ticket for Ben's dad too, and then I got Ben with like 5 numbers, and none of them won, but I was like, it was like, worth a try.
Do you give someone the chance to win millions of dollars?
Yeah, but then, I should have said that one was for us. No matter how much I love you, I still want the millions of dollars. I don't know, I think it's nothing against people who don't say I love you as much. It's nothing against them, but it's just, I felt like I shouldn't have been surprised that was the first time I'd said it, and it had just been like, okay, bye, I love you.
Right.
I felt
like a non-ironic, casual, just sort of like statement of fact.
Yeah, it was. It was just like, well, but it shouldn't have been like, that was the first time. I mean, after being friends for so long, I mean, you obviously knew that.
Yeah, well, we were talking about how, like, it's kind of nice when these things just sort of, like, ripple up into the world rather than having to be, like, forced in. I think a lot of people get nervous around the I love you thing, too, because it's so predominantly associated with, like, a confession.
It is.
In our culture,
it's a confession. I mean, like, I'll never forget the first time that Ben said I love you, and he said it before me, because it's almost a rule that the girl doesn't say it first.
Is it? Whoops. Broke that rule. Although, kind of, because, like, I've been telling Steve that I loved him for a long time before we started dating, and he actually started saying it back to me at one point, which I was like, oh, Mr. Stoic man is saying it back. And then we got together, and then, like, as far as the romantic love thing, he said it first. But, and then I was like, I'll wait till an appropriate time to say it, which was apparently when we were standing in front of a sea lion skeleton at the Royal BC Museum. Which was really, like...
Ben and I were in a romantic situation, and he said, I love you, and I figured he was kind of just caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
So I didn't say it back.
Dangerous territory.
Well, I was wondering if he even noticed that he said it.
Yeah, I also avoided saying it in romantic situations.
Well, yeah, I figured he was just kind of caught up in the moment. Shut up. His parents watch this. His parents watch my vlog.
Oh gosh, what a surprise that you two have romantic situations. Harry just popped out of the garden.
They've read my book.
You're writing a mom vlog.
The secret is out. Call the Vatican.
I don't know how to tell you this.
Yeah, we were in a romantic situation, and I figured that he was just caught up in the moment, so I didn't say it back. And then he was driving me home, and a few hours later, I wasn't like, okay, done, let's get you home. And we were in the car.
It's like driving you home at the time.
Yeah. No, we were in the car, like, I mean, come on, it was a bumpy ride, right? Like, I made me laugh.
I'm not going to extend on that.
And then, like, I didn't say it back, and then he's, like, pulled up outside my house, and I'm like, you said the L word. He's like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, did you mean it? He's like, yeah, I meant it. And I was like, oh. And he goes, I was kind of hoping to save it for the right time. I'm like, well, any time is the right time, says the girl that didn't say it back at the right time. And he goes, okay, well, and this is exactly what he did. I love you. Like, you've been holding that in for so long, and I'm like, yeah, well, I love you too. Mm-hmm. And he's like, okay. I'm like, awesome. Okay, awesome. This is awesome. I awesome you. And then, like, the words kind of just got mixed up. I just got so excited. And yeah.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been like a confession. It shouldn't have been. It's like, it is a big deal, but how come it's only a big deal if you're saying it to someone that's romantic, you know? Like,
I think, yeah, the word love is so, like, all-encompassing in a lot of things. Have you ever read, there's a book called The Secret Life of Bees, where one of the characters talks about the sensation, like, that they really like putting peanuts in their Coke, like the Coca-Cola. It's a weird thing, but that's a thing that they do apparently. And they're like, yeah, I love this. And they're like, isn't it weird that, like, you use the same word for the feeling you get for putting peanuts in Coke that you do for, like, how you feel about your mom? Or about, like, your partner? Like,
yeah, I guess I hadn't really thought of that. But yeah, I mean, like, I love spicy food. But not in the same way that I love my son. Obviously. Like, yeah, I mean, I get why people don't use it so freely, but I wish people would use it more often so that, I mean, your friends need to know. I mean, like, if you listen to the Flaming Lips song, do you realize? Do you know it? You know? Oh, I'm not going to sing it to you. But,
I probably do, but I don't associate
it. It came out years ago. It was a long time ago that it came out, but
there's no guarantee of anything.
It's a beautiful song. But it basically means, like, say I love you because, like, it doesn't mean you're gonna die tomorrow, but, I mean, one day that person's not gonna be there anymore, and you want to know that you feel that way. And it's not meant, like, just toward, like, the significant other. It's toward everyone, and everyone should know that, I mean, everyone that you care about, that you love, should know that you love them. Mm-hmm. And maybe not just in birthday cards or whatever. So, to all of my friends who I don't say I love you to any family member who's watched this that I haven't had time to say I love you in a while, I do love you, and I do care about you very much. And I mean to say it more often, but I guess sometimes if someone doesn't say it to you first, sometimes it can feel awkward, just like the way it's, like, significant other. Because, like, what if they don't return it when it's obvious that they do love you? It's just... It shouldn't... I mean, people they throw around the word hate more often than they do love sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a big part of that is just, like, it's worth acknowledging people. Even if it's not, like, in saying I love you, there's other ways to do that. Like, whenever Steve and I do something around the house, even if it's a relatively mundane chore, we always thank the other one. So like, oh, you cleaned the dishes, thank you. Or like, oh, like, you washed the floor, thank you. Or like, oh, you did whatever you did.
Well, praise and appreciation can go so far.
Well, I get a lot of employees, not like where I work, but like just in general, I've noticed people in service positions, you'll be like, oh, thank you, when they do something for you, and they'll be like, it's literally my job. I'll be like, yeah, but you did it. Yeah, but thank you.
Yeah. I wish, like, my old job just sucked ass, and well, it did. I hated that job, and my boss, I can count on one hand and one finger how many times he said, good job. And I guess he hated me. I don't know why, but he literally just hated me. And he was like, make noise, why don't you? Yeah, he didn't like me, but it was amazing. He's gonna have a shower.
The boss? Who hates you? Is in your house?
Just got in the shower. Well, he just, like, I don't know. I mean, it's amazing just how much morale can boost if someone says good job. Like, yeah, just because it's your job. Hey, if you say you did it well, it'll be like, let's do it well, let's continue to do it well. But, you know, it's like, I don't care, you did it. It's like, well, then I'll just do it.
There are multiple managers at the place where I work right now, and some of them are definitely better at, like, recognizing hard work and giving praise. And it's not just, like, you know, you don't need praise all the time, but, like, when you do a good job, it's nice to have it acknowledged, rather than, like, only being acknowledged when you do a negative thing.
Yeah.
So, there's, like, I've noticed that, like,
It's like, I did a negative thing. You don't need to point it out. I realize it. Like,
well, not even that. Just, like, if you do, like, 17 positives and 1 negative, and the only thing you ever hear back about is the negative, then it can be a little bit, like, it's important to have that acknowledged and dealt with because you need to improve, but it's also discouraging to only have that brought up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, I've definitely, like, I've had, not issues, but, like, I've noticed that I gravitate towards some... Yeah. There's some people who it feels more gratifying to work around because of the way that they acknowledge the people that work with them.
Mm-hmm. If you hear praise, you're gonna try harder. If you hear just about the negative stuff, you're just gonna think, well, I'm shit at my job then.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's also just like, you want both. Obviously, you want positive and negative feedback because you want to grow, but you also want to be encouraged.
Or you just want to hear any negative because you want to be perfect.
Whatever. But
that's me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like, shift your foot. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, I remember that. But you got real good.
I am shifting my foot. Well, now I nag at others. It's like, shift your foot. Shift your foot, you'll mess up your knee. It's when you throw a cross, you need to shift. There are certain punches or kicks. If you don't shift your foot while you do it, you can mess up your knee. Case in point.
Yeah.
Right. Well, mine was wear and tear because of sneakers and jeans, apparently. Not jeans as in, like, skinny jeans, like, in my family, on my mom's side.
Oh!
We have, like, shitty joints.
Definitely.
No, don't wear skinny jeans or, like, yoga pants. They'll mess up your knee.
Oh, my goodness.
They can pinch a nerve, though. Skinny jeans? A friend of mine, Megan, like, she was sitting in a weird position. She was on a motorcycle for, like, 2 hours. Mm-hmm. And, when she got off the motorcycle... My mind went into such a dirty place. When she got off the motorcycle, her leg just kind of went, whoa, and, like, for 2 days, just, like, pins and needles.
I've done that with horses before. Not
got
that got off. Like, if you ride a horse for the first time in a long time, then you get off, you're like, oh, my knees don't work. Horse, please don't step on me.
Oh, yeah, like, have you ever, like, I remember one time I went on a motorcycle ride. When I got back, it was like I was moving so slowly. And I loved it. No, I didn't like it. I was like, why can't I put my debit card in the machine faster than this?
No!
It was bizarre. And
I've had workouts like that where it's like, oh, I can't get the shampoo bottles in my head. Well.
I'll never forget my first lesson. I had a group lesson. And I couldn't move for like 3 days. No, it was like 2 weeks. I couldn't go back to the dojo. Ben's like, you need to stretch. I'm like, what good will that do?
My first adult group was like that too. I was like,
oh, it was awful. I was like, I may be thin, but that doesn't mean I'm fit. Oh man, that sucked. It was fun though.
Yeah, it was good.
It was fun. I didn't know.
Working out is hard to do.
It is, but it's so worth it.
So
man.
fun. Anyway,
so
I love you.
Stress. I love you too.
You are
and I should have said it before.
Should I have, I suppose. I don't know. I just kind of like, it was just in the air.
We both knew. But just because you both know doesn't mean it's not worth saying. So don't forget to love.
Mm-hmm. Take care of your squishies.
Yes, your squishies. The ones you're crushing on and your babies. And buy my book. The next one's coming out shortly.
In very little time.
Yeah, very, very little time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And as a closer, come here. Here's the weaselest blind dog in the world. Weasel dog. Anyway.
Tootie patootie.
This is Weasel blind dog Ada.
Hey, Ada.
I love you, Ada. I love you. Mwah. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Love you.